guys, thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 5 glorious secrets about open chords. And when I say secrets, I just mean nobody told me, right? It took me ages to figure this stuff out. And they're all really simple to implement and make such a difference to your guitar playing. Alright, one of them even shows you how you can get by playing a bar chord that actually sounds a lot cooler, I think, and doesn't, damage your hand in the process. So, really excited about this one, guys. We've got 4 chords, a D minor, a G sharp minor, but again, don't worry about that bar chord. Don't worry, alright? And then we've got a C and an A7. Alright, and we're going to do some really magical things with this, alright? We're going to build on it, one secret after the other, and hopefully you'll be like, yes, Tony, great. Okay, and by the way, in case you're wondering, yes, this is a new guitar, OMGM, it's a second hand, got it from a guy, really nice guy, and this is to celebrate surpassing 50,000 subscribers, so just want to take a little second out of the video just to say thank you to everybody who supported the channel, subscribed, liked, whatever, thank you so much, thank you, really, thank you. Alright, so that's it, that's me. Into the lesson now. Okay, so we have 4 chords, a D minor, G sharp minor, a C, and an A7. Okay, so secret number 1 is going to be turning this G sharp minor chord into something that's not a bar chord. Okay, so if you were to take a normal G chord, right, a G major. Now there's only 3 notes in a minor or major chord, a standard minor or major. You've got the root, the third, and the 5th, alright? So in this case, with a G, it would be G, B, D, or G, B, D. That's a great way of finding the notes in a chord. Just use that formula. Put your middle finger on 3, your 2 just behind it, and the fret below it. And then your pinky here. Alright, this is just taking those notes out of the major scale. 1, 3, 5. G, B, D. And that works anywhere. So basically, if I had to take a note here, the A chord, the root, 3rd, 5th. Alright, so what's that got to do with the G minor? Okay, now all you need to do to turn a major chord into a minor chord, and again, if you're thinking, Tony, well, there's more than 3 notes that you're playing here in a G. Well, you're only playing the same 3 notes, right? G, B, D, G, D, G. They're just a combination of those 3 notes, right? So to get a G minor, what you need to do is flatten the 3rd. You might have heard that, right? So you just take that just basically means bring it down a fret. Alright, so now we have G, B flat, D. I can stretch my finger. So G major, G minor. And that would work anywhere. G, A major, A minor, alright, and so on. So, that means if this would be a G, B, and D, that would be a G major, triad there. I could flatten that 3rd and play this. G, B, flat, D, and those 3 notes give me a G minor. Now I can also include the G again here, the open G string, and that's my G minor chord right there, right? Alright, so let's play those chords together, right? B minor, G minor, C, A7. Again. Maybe even better picking it. Alright, just picking down the strings. So we're going to add more and more to this, right? So you're going to have lots of options. So that's secret number 1. Secret number 2 is just to embellish your chords, okay, by doing little flicks and tricks with them, alright? And we're going to start with E minor. A little hammer on there. And pick back up. And then we're going to pick down the G minor. Like that, just 1, 2, 3. Take it nice and slow. And then we're getting into the C chord. And a little flick there with the C. Now I love to do this with the C chord. A little, take your middle finger and hammer on and pull off the G to D 2 in the D, and then open again. Alright, so we've got again. Alright, so secret number 3 is going to be something that I talked about a couple of weeks ago, and that is using this A7 scale that you can use anytime you're in the chord. Well, within reason, right? But it works really well here. And all I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the A7 here, right? So I've got my, it's basically like an A with the G string open. I'm going to play that from the A string. And I leave my index finger free here, so I've got my middle finger on D, my third finger on the B in the 2nd fret. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my middle finger, slide it up to 4, put my index finger on 3, strum it like that, and then make the A7 shape again here on 5 and 5, right? So it's like this. Now let's hear how all that sounds together. Pretty cool, right? Secrets number 4 and 5. We're going to play everything through again, but this time with 2 added secrets. So let's see if you can figure out what they are. Alright, so what did I do there? I played an arpeggio, first of all. That's secret number 4, right? So rather than play the D minor chord here, now an arpeggio is just a fancy word for play all the notes in the chord. Alright, but I'm using the caged system, alright, to visualise playing out like that. Alright, now if you don't know anything about the caged system, the best place to check is my courses, obviously, and there's 70% off everything right now. Lead guitar, blues, music theory, caged, it's all in there, right? A big bundle of goodness, 70% off. Check it out. Or I've got 2 spaces left for private coaching, so if you want me as a teacher for 12 weeks, then you can apply for that too. Anyways, the best way to visualise this, right, is using a D major, right? Right, you get the D chord, and then that extends into the C shape of the D chord. So this is like mini D, and this is like a big massive D. Big massive. Forget I said that. Massive D. Anyways, if you had to arpeggiate that, you'd have that, right? If I do every note individually, you'd have this. Yeah. D. Alright, now, if you play a D minor, like that, you would flatten the 3rd, right, which is here, to here. So you'd have 5, 3, 2 from the A string. And then you just visualise the D minor shape from there. Like that. Alright, and that's what I'm doing here. So the lick I did using that arpeggio, just simply goes like that. Alright, so I'm playing down that arpeggio. Now when I play that, right, I like to start with my 3rd finger here on 5, 3, and 2 my middle finger. Which I know feels a wee bit weird, right? But just build up that muscle memory. You don't need to do this fast, by the way. 5, 3, 2, and then from there you're just visualising the D minor shape, right? 3 on the B, 1 on the high E, then back to 3 in the B. Okay. Nope. And then what I'm doing here after that, right? So, okay, I slide up to here on 5. Now what I'm doing, this is secret number 5, by the way, is I'm making this little triad here. Alright, on the 3rd fret. Like that. And I slide up, and I'm sliding in there. I'm thinking about shape 1 of the pentatonic scale, right? Because when I've got this shape here, that's what I have. I've got these triads, this triad here. I've got those notes that I can work with. I've also got the minor scale that I like to use. So that would be, in this case, 6, 5, 3, 6, 2, 3. That's why I like to do that little lick there. Alright, slide up to 5 on the D. And then I'm getting the G string. Alright, I'm just making that shape. And then strum down and get the 4 on the B. And then back off again, right? And then I come up to the D string on 5 and I slide, oh sorry, the A string, the D note. And slide back into my C. And then my A7. So alright. So guys, that's a lot. I hope you enjoyed that. Let's put it all together and see what it sounds like mashing it all. The first bit and the second bit. Let me know if you enjoyed that one. I hope you had a few moments of aha-ness. And I'll see you in the next one.